Chapter 12. The Legend of the Golden Carrot. Benny heard a rumor about a magical golden carrot hidden deep in the forest. "If we find it, we'll never run out of carrots again," he said excitedly. The squad ventured into the forest, facing challenges like a riddle-telling squirrel, a maze of thorny bushes, and a very grumpy bear who just wanted to take a nap. In the end, they found the golden carrot, but it was just a regular carrot painted gold. "Well, that was disappointing," Benny said. Tilly handed him a real carrot. "Here, it's not golden, but it's still tasty." Benny smiled. "Thanks, Tilly. You're the best." And so, the adventures of Super Cricket and the amazing animal squad continued. Filled with laughter, friendship, and just the right amount of silliness. Stay tuned for Chapter 13, The Great Cookie Catastrophe. Chapter 13. The Great Cookie Catastrophe. One morning, Tilly woke up to find her entire snack stash missing, including her prized collection of cookies. "This is a disaster," she cried. "Who would steal my snacks?" Chip put on his napkin cape. "Don't worry, Tilly. Super Cricket is on the case." The squad followed a trail of cookie crumbs to a nearby cave, where they found a sleepy hedgehog named Harold, surrounded by empty cookie wrappers. "Harold," Chip said. "Did you steal Tilly's cookies?" Harold yawned. "Yeah, but only because I was hungry." "And also, cookies are delicious," Tilly gasped. "That's actually kind of understandable." Benny nodded. "I mean, who doesn't love cookies?" In the end, Tilly forgave Harold and they all shared a cookie feast. Piper, of course, refused to eat cookies because birds don't do sugar. Chapter 14. The Super Secret Hideout. The squad decided to build a secret hideout where they could plan their adventures and store their treasures. Benny suggested a treehouse, Piper wanted a bird's nest, and Tilly insisted on a snack pantry. Chip came up with a compromise. A cozy underground burrow with a treehouse on top and a snack pantry inside. "It's perfect," Benny said, bouncing with excitement. Piper rolled her eyes. "It's not as cool as a bird's nest, but I guess it'll do." As they decorated their hideout, Benny accidentally knocked over a bucket of paint, covering everyone in bright colors. "Well," Tilly said, licking a bit of paint off her shell. "At least it's tasty." Chip sighed. "This is going to take forever to clean up." Chapter 15. The Mystery of the Midnight Howl. One night, the animals heard a strange howling sound coming from the forest. "What is that?" Benny asked, hiding under a blanket. "I don't know," Chip said, "but we're going to find out." The squad ventured into the forest, following the sound to a clearing where they found a lonely wolf pup named Willow. "Why are you howling?" Chip asked. Willow sniffled. "I'm lost, and I miss my family." Tilly handed her a cookie. "Here, this'll make you feel better." The squad helped Willow find her way back to her pack, and she thanked them with a big slobbery lick. "Oh," Piper said, wiping her feathers. "Wolves are so gross." Benny grinned, but also kind of awesome. Chapter 16. The Great Meadow Olympics. The animals of Fluffington Fields decided to host their own Olympics, with events like the long hop, the high fly, and the snack sprint. Benny was determined to win the long hop. Piper was confident she'd dominate the high fly, and Tilly just wanted to participate in the snack sprint. Chip, of course, used his superpowers to compete in every event. In the end, Benny won the long hop, Piper won the high fly, and Tilly won the snack sprint by eating an entire bag of cookies in record time. "I told you snacks were important," Tilly said with a grin. Chip sighed. "I guess even Super Cricket can't win them all." Chapter 17. The case of the vanishing berries one morning. The animals noticed that all the berries in the meadow were gone. "This is a disaster," Benny cried. "What will we eat now?" Keep put on his napkin cape. "Don't worry, Benny. Super Cricket is on the case." The squad followed a trail of berry juice to a nearby bush, where they found a family of chipmunks storing berries for the winter. "Why did you take all the berries?" Chip asked. The chipmunks looked guilty. "We didn't mean to take them all. We just got carried away." Tilly smiled. "That's okay. Maybe you could share some with the rest of us." The chipmunks agreed, and the squad helped them plant new berry bushes. In the end, everyone got berries, and the chipmunks' winter stash was safe. "Another mystery solved," Chip said. Benny grinned. "And another day saved by the amazing animal squad." Chapter 18. The Super Sleepwalking Adventure. One night, Benny started sleepwalking and wandered into the forest. The squad followed him, trying to wake him up without scaring him. "Benny, wake up!" Chip whispered. "Carrots. So many carrots," Benny mumbled in his sleep. As they followed Benny, they stumbled upon a hidden cave filled with glowing crystals. "Whoa," Piper said. "This is amazing." Tilly rummaged through her backpack. "I wonder if these crystals are edible." Suddenly, Benny woke up and saw the crystals. "Whoa, are we in a dream?" Chip laughed. "No, but we did find something pretty cool." The squad decided to keep the cave a secret and use it as their new super hideout. Chapter 19. The Great Bubblegum Blowout. One day, Benny found a pack of super sticky bubblegum and decided to blow the biggest bubble ever. "Watch this," he said, chewing furiously. The bubble grew bigger and bigger until it popped, covering everyone in sticky gum. "This is the worst," Piper said, trying to peel gum off her feathers. Tilly shrugged. "At least it's tasty." Chip used his super strength to pull the gum off, and they all learned an important lesson: never let Benny near bubble gum again. Chapter 20. The Legend of the Laughing Lake. The squad heard a rumor about a magical lake that made anyone who drank from it laugh uncontrollably. "We have to find it," Benny said. They ventured deep into the forest, facing challenges like a giggling river, a ticklish tree, and a very confused moose. In the end, they found the lake, but it was just a regular lake with a funny echo. "Well, that was disappointing," Benny said. Tilly handed him a cookie. "Here, it's not magical, but it's still tasty." Benny smiled. "Thanks, Tilly. You're the best." 21. The Great Marshmallow Mountain. One sunny morning, Benny woke up to the smell of something sweet and fluffy wafting through the meadow. "Do you guys smell that?" he asked, sniffing the air like a carrot detecting machine. Chip tilted his head. "Smells like marshmallows?" Piper flapped her wings excitedly. "Marshmallows? Where? Birds love marshmallows." Tilly, who was already munching on a snack, paused. "Wait, marshmallows? I'm in." The squad followed the delicious smell to the edge of the meadow, where they discovered something unbelievable: a giant mountain of marshmallows. It was fluffy, sticky, and glowing faintly in the sunlight. "Whoa," Benny said, his eyes wide. "This is the best day of my life." Chip scratched his head. "But where did it come from? Marshmallows don't just grow on mountains." Piper flew up to inspect the mountain. "Who cares where it came from? Let's eat it." But as soon as Piper pecked at the marshmallow mountain, It let out a loud squelch and started to wobble. Uh-oh, Tilly said, backing away. Ah, I don't think that's a normal marshmallow. Suddenly, the mountain began to move. It sprouted stubby little legs and a pair of googly eyes. Who dares disturb the great marshmallow mountain? It boomed in a surprisingly squeaky voice. Benny screamed, "It's alive!" Chip stepped forward, trying to look brave. "We're sorry, Mr. Marshmallow Mountain. We didn't mean to disturb you. We just really like marshmallows." The mountain blinked its googly eyes. "Well, I am delicious. But I'm also very ticklish." Before anyone could react, the Marshmallow Mountain started bouncing around, giggling and squishing everything in its path. Flowers were flattened, trees were toppled, and Benny got stuck to the mountain's side like a fuzzy marshmallow decoration. "Help! I'm stuck," Benny yelled, flailing his legs. Piper flew up to try and pull him free, but she got stuck too. "Oof, this is so undignified," she squawked. Chip turned to Tilly. "Any ideas?" Tilly rummaged through her backpack and pulled out a jar of sprinkles. "Let's try this." She tossed the sprinkles at the Marshmallow Mountain, and it immediately stopped bouncing. "Ooh, sprinkles!" The mountain squealed. "I love sprinkles." While the mountain was distracted, Chip used his super strength to pull Benny and Piper free. "Thanks, Chip," Benny said, peeling marshmallow goo off his fur. Piper glared at the mountain. "I'm never eating marshmallows again." Tilly handed her a cookie. "Here, cookies are way better anyway." The Marshmallow Mountain, now covered in sprinkles, smiled at the squad. "You guys are fun. Want to be my friends?" Chip hesitated. Sure. But maybe you could stop bouncing around and squishing things?" The mountain nodded. "Deal. But only if you visit me for snack time." And so, the squad made a new friend, the Great Marshmallow Mountain. They visited it every week for snack time, bringing sprinkles, chocolate chips, and graham crackers to make s'mores. "This is the best friendship ever," Benny said, biting into a giant s'more. Piper rolled her eyes. "Oh yeah. Just don't get stuck to it again." Tilly smiled. "I'm just here for the snacks,"